Hey guys, welcome back to the Workbench. This is not a true Workbench video. This is just a little PSA, something I wanted to briefly talk about that had to do with ceiling fans, so I'm recording it here. Many of you guys that have followed this channel and other fan channels and just fan collecting in general may remember back several years ago when a show on the Learning Channel called My Kid's Obsession featured a young man with a fan collection. And many of you probably know I was involved in that. The Learning Channel reached out to the Fan Museum to suggest some collectors for them to interview. The museum contacted me because at the time I was dealing with the kids. I made a list. They wanted to have kids that had substantial fan collections. So I made the list of every young fan collector I could think of that had a substantial collection and submitted parents' contact information to the Learning Channel. And I think most of you know they ended up picking Reese Umbright, who's featured prominently in several of my videos. I'm trying to remember who the runners-up were. I think possibly Zachary Parr and Eric Laird. I know I sent them like a dozen kids, any kid that I knew of that had a big enough fan collection. And I know it was down to like 2 or 3 before they ended up choosing Reese. I wasn't involved in actually choosing who it was. But I was the one who picked the kids that got submitted, and then the people with the cameras and all of that picked who they thought would be the most interesting on camera, and they picked Reese. And many of you have seen that footage, and many of you haven't because it aired on the Learning Channel, and that was about it. I've been trying to figure out a way to post that footage so people could see it, and it is copyrighted footage because it belongs to the Learning Channel. So I understand that they don't necessarily want it posted, but they're not exactly showing it. It's not like you can go on their social medias and watch it either. So it's really kind of unfair to people who want to see their friend, who want to see Reese. I've been posting it on YouTube in every way I can think of. Speeding it up, slowing it down, flipping the picture, anything I can do. I tried posting it in little chunks because sometimes they will let you post copyright footage with the copyright holder's permission as long as you break it up like you're doing a review. You watch these guys that do like a review of a Marvel movie, they can post clips of the Marvel movie, they just can't post the whole thing. I tried that. Learning Channel was like, no, we're not letting even a few seconds of this go on YouTube. So, what am I getting at? I am able to post that footage on Patreon. So if you want to see Reese, that's another thing you can see on patreon.com/dspiffy. And that footage will be available to whatever the cheapest level that Patreon allows me to charge, which I think is $3. Because I don't want to charge people to see Reese's footage, but it's the only place that's let me host it online. So I encourage you, sign up there. If you don't want to support me in any other way, sign up for the very cheapest plan. If they have a free plan, sign up for that. That footage is on there. It is broken up into, I want to say 4 or 5 installments. I'm not sure, but it is there. And I just wanted to point out for anybody who's been looking for it, because I've been trying to share it for years. So I can say, hey, look, it's one of our friends that collects fans on the TV. And I finally was able to figure out how to do that there. So right now, if you log into my Patreon, there's hundreds and hundreds of videos, and you can either scroll through them to find it, or you can just search for Reese, and I'm pretty sure it'll come up. I'm probably going to repost it a different way. Right now, it's posted as embedded, and I'm probably going to post it where it's just the whole video is right there. So look for that in the coming days and weeks. But I just wanted to throw out there that I finally have a way to share that footage with you guys. So it's there. Do with that information what you will. If YouTube ever allows me, or if TLC ever allows me to post it on YouTube, then it'll be available to everybody for free. Because again, this is not something I'm trying to make a behind the scenes thing. This is something that I would much prefer to be public. But that's all I'm able to do right now. But I'm happy that I'm at least able to do that. So there you go. As always, thanks for watching. As always, we talked about the hundreds of behind-the-scenes videos and other content that's on Patreon. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, bye, Fanstick. Thanks for watching.